I'll have to look at the camera. No, he's got their weight on him, aren't they? Bloody hell.
Oh! Can't we just talk about it? I don't think we
Last please. I can't hear that.
You keep the noise down, he said shush like
So they were good with the bow, they practiced every day. As did the youngsters, it was the law that they must practice their archery Sunday morning after church, apparently. It could be a myth, we don't know. And still the volleys carry on. Meanwhile, the large contingent under the leadership of Lord Governor. Yet more mercenaries.
Are we going to hear some cheering? Come on!
Behind is the Killington three men who are actually behind Lord Devon, the next major character to enter the field. The young pretender, Queen Margaret in the centre, and the handmaiden, but the young prince, the usurper, the pretender, the threat to the throne, whatever you wish to call him. You have to admire this very, very young man who's following what he believes is his true power, and his true reputation to be of his very nation. The next to follow through is Lord Somerset. Lord Somerset, one of the strongest earls in the Lancastrian army, a supporter of Margaret of Anjou since the beginning of the War of the Roses. And a strong force he brings. Lord Thomas Stone, he was prepared to see them taking sides. As you can see, the army grows. You must cheer on the left, ladies and gentlemen. These are your forces. This is the force of the House of Lancaster, prepared to die for the belief that the throne is rightfully theirs, and thus an alliance with France. Can't say it's popular with me, but there you are. Sir Richard Clough going past, and local law. Far away in Ludlow. And the last of Lancastrians. March forth now. As you can see, it's quite a mighty force to be assembled here on this battlefield. This battlefield is even too small. And all the time the handgunners are trying to cut off the archers. And to keep their powder dry in these damp conditions is not easy. But they're doing brilliantly on the Lancastrian side.
You got me louder, keep her here.
difference with the royal banner and the Brussels banner, you see it has a field on it. A field of white tar with 3 vertical lines. That means he is a first son. Differentiates between the heraldry of the King's flag and his own. The quartered colours are the same, but the field is slightly different. Here's the young prince. He will be on that an alliance with France is not the correct move at this time in English history. But nonetheless, Margaret of Anjou believes that it is. And you can see from the large army she's gathered here after marching many, many days, that they believe her right to the throne of England for her son, the young prince. And now, the first movement is that the King and the Prince, and Queen Margaret of Anjou herself, step forward, the King with his personal bodyguard and champions, the highest born of the land with the King, and Margaret of Anjou, with what she believes is the true force behind the throne of England. They meet in the centre to discuss their differences and hopefully a happy resolution, although somehow I feel that is not to be. They both cut a very dashing figure. Remember, these are related now. You see, here we go, it's kicked off now, ladies and gentlemen. Teddy's out the pram. The King stands there, a man mounting, immovable. The Prince says, what do I do? What do I do? And the King says, he tells him what to do. Over there, be gone, go away. Whoa, drawn swords as well.
Oh, you could have done it there.
Oh, gang warfare, medieval style, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's having a go again. The King is trying to calm and still the young Prince will not have it. He pushes the King again. The King's getting quite angry now, I can tell by the body language. However, he does show due respect for Margaret of Anjou. She steps forward, he removes his helm to honour her position, not necessarily her status. And he says, you're wrong. Oh, she slapped the King. Margaret of Anjou fetched him a cracker on the cheek. He won't be pleased with that. Normally, women fall at their feet. And she did it again! I don't believe this, and he stands there. Oh, that's it. Now, that's hurt. You've pointed the finger, Your Majesty. That really hurt, Margaret of Anjou. So, I think the result of that, ladies and gentlemen, is not peace in our time, but all-out war now. The handguns of the House of Lancaster step forward, fire for volley towards the backs of the retreating Yorkists. As yet, the large cannon, have a care. The large cannon not coming to play yet. The little one has just there. Very good. The King now rallies his forces. He's knighting a brave knight on the field. A knight is being dubbed on the field of battle. It happened frequently, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, the Battle of Blore Heath, some years before this full battle, the 4 brothers of one family, 3 of which were knighted, died, and 1 was knighted on the field by Lord Audley. So it does happen frequently. Honour is given, and with the knighthood obviously comes power and land. It's all very civilised now. They're taking the blessing. The archers are being blessed. On their knees, receiving blessing, and now swearing their allegiance to Margaret of Anjou and the young prince. Meanwhile, again, the clerics move amongst the House of York, giving communion and giving blessing. And still the handgunners of the House of Lancaster continue to volley. I'm sure they'll be silent soon. But We had an unfortunate occurrence, a serious wound there. Well, one of the Germans. It's all right, one of the Germans. The Hussites. The king fires the first volley of the first cannon, and the second cannon on behalf of the House of Lancaster returns fire. Moving now, approaching and advancing towards the Yorkist line. In the centre, the young prince leads his cavalry. On this side, Beaufort and Wenlock step forward with their forces. In fact, right across the line, ladies and gentlemen, a full advance by the House of Lancaster. And look, the House of York stands immobile. Not frozen with fear, but immobile, in the knowledge they have the better discipline, they have the better control, they have the better commanders. Apparently. And still the advance, and still the Yorkists stand firm, ladies and gentlemen. The cannon are taken back behind the lines. Somersets are not holding, they are continuing. They are continuing on with the march. Relentless toward the Yorkist line, ladies and gentlemen. And still, the Yorkists stand firm. This is indeed a brave move by the Yorkists, not to return the advance, but to stand firm. You can see the Yorkists defending their lines admirably, while the Lancastrian forces try to push through. The Stanleys and the Beauforts pushing, to no avail. This defence is really great to see. They cannot get through the line. His Majesty to come forward and flank the Lancastrian forces. They didn't expect this. They're now trapped. They've got forces to one side of them and a flanking move by the King's strongest guard. And you can see they do not know which best route or tactic to follow. It is fairly desperate in the centre now by the Lancastrian forces, and I can see that the enthusiasm by the Lancastrians for the attack on the Yorkists is waning. I can see them hesitating, wavering. Are they going to push forward, or are they going to retreat carefully, safely? I can see a retreat by Beaufort's forces in the centre there. And now I can see the Stanleys on this side again, part of Beaufort's, to stop him from fighting. He calls his forces back. And the retreat by the Lancastrian forces is now apparent. Much to the chagrin of the French and the Lancastrians. The French guard have demoralised Beaufort. It's an orderly retreat, they have turned their back. The prompt contingent of Beaufort again turn their back on the Yorkists and make an orderly retreat. You might wonder why, with the backs turned to the enemy or the Yorkists did not run and attack them from the rear. Well, it's a certain matter of honour in medieval battles, and the commanders do not wish it. Commanders don't wish it, it does not happen. So we have a lull. The forces of both sides will gain breath, take on water. And now on the far side, ladies and gentlemen, my Lord Hastings, he of the Black Maunch, set forward with his forces. The King leads them. So the centre to the far flank sets them forward. Lord Devon, his response, nothing as yet. So that's a good piece of advancing by the Yorkist forces. The king has led his forces on almost within touching distance of my Lord Devon's forces to the House of Lancaster. And now his centre is full. The king is a very clever tactician. He'll have a definite plan for this battle. He weakens by ordering his archers to fire volley after volley on Lord Devon's forces. His commanders step forward. There's a party going on between the king and one of his commanders. Now Hastings, a full charge, shows the king. The king is now charging. He leads his forces by example. On he goes. Ooh. Oh, yes. Just like Harlequins on a Sunday afternoon, isn't it? And now there's mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. They've all gone in really hard. This is where the battle proper takes place. It's the French who are suffering. The French Guard Anjou is suffering. Margaret of Anjou's Royal Guard are now being pushed and pushed and pushed. Punished, injured, killed. And an almighty onslaught by the king and his royal forces. In the meantime, Beaufort's, Somerset's, Gloucester's await. Still getting breath of their first encounter. On this side of the field, now advancing, and Somerset's forces down here in front of the House of Lancaster supporters. And you better cheer for the House of Lancaster, they're going to have some hard work ahead of them. Gloucester's line. Now the front line. Somerset takes its place. These are professional soldiers in the House of York facing a semi-professional army in Lancaster, the House of Lancaster. So, the odds are against the House of Lancaster in this particular encounter, this particular skirmish, but we will see. Also stand firm as is their want and their discipline. And so it's engaged. I think it's just like Premiership, like rugby league, rugby union. So there they are, all battling, not knowing what's going on, but battling anyway. I can see that some of the Lancaster forces pushing really hard, trying to break through the Gloucester line, to no avail. One or two individuals perhaps, but as a force not having much success. Although this near side, the Lancastrian force seems to have gained a little bit of ground, but no, Gloucesters have composed themselves and are standing firm, and now Lancasters are being forced back yet again, ladies and gentlemen. A strong push, a strong push. And much mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. No organised line, no serried ranks anymore, just battle for your life. Because if you don't kill him, he's going to kill you. My Lord Somerset, standing, encouraging his forces, standing right behind them, with his guard, his banner. The Gloucester line holds firm, ladies and gentlemen. The Gloucester line does hold firm, and in fact now starts to push. Honours are even. The Yorkists withdraw. The Lancastrians withdraw. Somerset and Gloucester. This is unusual, ladies and gentlemen. To see such close allies of the royal houses fighting like children amongst themselves is very rare indeed. It must be a very severe accident. Gloucester took a blow there. There's a few people getting hurt out there. Well, it's only right and proper. It is a battle after all. You don't expect to get away scot-free, do you? But once again, Gloucester's discipline shows. Now, lines develop. Lines develop. And you can see Gloucester's pushing. Lancaster's, Somerset's forces on Lancaster are stepping back. No matter what they might feel, they are stepping back. The Yorkist push carries on across the width of the battle, ladies and gentlemen. And all the while, the Yorkist forces are pushing the Lancastrian line back and back. This is a very definite push by the Yorkists. I can see the centre of some pockets of resistance by the Lancastrians, but generally, right away across this field of battle, the Yorkist army, its discipline and strength and fitness showing, pushing the Lancastrian forces backwards, ever backwards, and it's difficult to fight while you're retreating. In the centre, as you see Beaufort's, the House of Lancaster really defending, but to no avail. They are being slowly but surely pushed back to their original line. Over on the centre there, I can see the young Prince's unit fighting valiantly, but nonetheless in retreat. Hastings has pushed forward against Devon's right on the far flank. The King himself is in the midst of this, pushing. There's a few people getting hurt out there. Well, it's only right and proper. It is a battle after all. You don't expect to get away scot-free, do you? But once again, Gloucester's discipline shows. Now, lines develop. And you can see Gloucester's pushing. Lancaster's, Somerset's forces on Lancaster are stepping back. No matter what they might feel, they are stepping back. The Yorkist push carries on across the width of the battle, ladies and gentlemen. And all the while, the Yorkist forces are pushing the Lancastrian line back and back. This is a very definite push by the Yorkists. I can see the centre of some pockets of resistance by the Lancastrians, but generally, right away across this field of battle, the Yorkist army, its discipline and strength and fitness showing, pushing the Lancastrian forces backwards, ever backwards, and it's difficult to fight while you're retreating. In the centre, as you see Beaufort's, the House of Lancaster really defending, but to no avail. They are being slowly but surely pushed back to their original line. Over on the centre there, I can see the young Prince's unit fighting valiantly, but nonetheless in retreat. Hastings has pushed forward against Devon's right on the far flank. The King himself is in the midst of this, pushing. Yorkist forces are now pushing even harder and pushing towards the Lancaster back line. All forces are now pushing that way, ladies and gentlemen. All forces pushing that way. Somerset's a retreated. Stanleys have retreated. Gloucester's now stand firm. This is a good opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for the Yorkist forces to advance their line. They've gained the ground, they have the upper hand. They are tired, probably hungry, and they face a greater force than they've ever come across before. This king has mustered his forces well. Prepare for the final push. Say prayers. They bow to their king. Will this be the final blow for Lancaster forces? Will they accept being able to superior tactics? Well, they have an argument. This is not good between the Lancastrian forces. We're not good. Oh! It's come to personal blows now, and weapons drawn. On the same side, gentlemen, you're on the same side. This is not good for morale. Seeing two of the highborns fighting amongst themselves, cease at once. But no, it seems to have gone very deep with my Lord Somerset. Oh, Wenlock took a blow there. Wenlock's down. Oh, no, sir. You cannot. Wenlock is dead. Somerset has killed my Lord Wenlock. There's disarray in the ranks, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the way it should be. Oh, no, it's a tactical withdrawal by House of York, ladies and gentlemen. A tactical withdrawal. I don't understand. They had the upper hand. They could have actually gone and forced ahead. However, who knows the working of His Majesty? My exuberance got the better of me. But I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. I believe the influence of Margaret of Anjou, yes, Margaret of Anjou's influence on the young prince is such that he will not take defeat. He and the king are now at odds. And you can see the discipline of His Majesty the King in the use of the blade. The young prince swings wildly without thought, without plan. The king counts his blows, makes him off. Another blow from His Majesty. The young prince staggers, comes in full belt. No, to no avail, he's down. He rises, he craves forgiveness. It's too late, sir. King pushes him back. And now, all hell breaks loose, ladies and gentlemen. All forces, having seen the two heads of house fighting so seriously, now decide enough is enough. Let's end this here and now. Waits and waits and waits to provide reinforcements. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we believe the House of Lancaster will be no more. Gloucester's charging full force to Somerset forces, who are very weary of putting on a valiant defence. You can see from the way their bodies are reacting, they are very tired and in retreat constantly. Right across the line, ladies and gentlemen, the House of York pushes and pushes. Lancastrians drop back. I can see reinforcements trying to back up the Lancastrian forces in the middle here. To no avail. Over on the far side, I can see Hastings pushing Devons very high indeed. Devons putting in brave effort to stand their ground and failing. The forces of Anjou in the centre are hard pressed. All the discipline of the House of York forces now comes to the fore. Their lines are solid. Their defence is strong. Lancasterians are in bodies through the field, ladies and gentlemen. Heading the back here. Now that you're trying to stay back, we're not holding just yet. Yes, and now like that's really being carried back and harried and encircled and slaughtered. See Somerset's breaking out now, ladies and gentlemen. He's running away. He's making a bit for freedom. He knows the cause is lost. He retreats with his bodyguard and his flag. Runs away, ladies and gentlemen. He runs away. His Majesty the King moves amongst his forces. His head bare, knowing victory is within his grasp now, ladies and gentlemen. All around you can see the Lancashire forces dropping like flies, running away, trying to find sanctuary, peace and away from the slaughter. You see the young prince, head down, panic. His body language is all wrong. He sees the cause is lost, but he cannot lose face. King awaits with his entourage. Will this be the coup de grace? The victor takes the opponent's sword. Here, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. The king is prepared. The young prince steps forward. He has a false swagger about him, ladies and gentlemen. He knows his army is defeated. He is still around. The king turns his back on him. The king once again faces the young prince. And still we wait. The prince uses his blade to good effect. Those who stand in his way. Now the face-up. The king stands. No one is will be going with his discipline will show the young prince. The king prays for victory. The prince is nonplussed. Again, the young prince starts to swing wildly. The king is far more disciplined, enthusiastic. Now, good blow by the young prince on the leg of the king. The king winces in pain. This time, a thrust. He runs the young prince through, and again, the young prince falls on the king's sword. He is done for. And a victory to the House of York! Ladies and gentlemen, thus ends our recreation of the Battle of Tewkesbury here in 2011. Would you please put your hands together for these reenactors who come from all over the world to entertain you this afternoon? to the marshals, to the water carriers, to the gunners, to the soldiers, to his badge for the king, to the young prince. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Re-Enactors, Battle of Tewkesbury 2011!